Shatta Wale has once again proven why he calls himself the richest artist in Ghana. He has done something we are going to look at. And the internet has divided over what Shatta Wale did. But I don't know what you are going to say about it. Now, once again, Shatta Wale has gone back to backlashing a blogger. And the things he's saying about the blogger, you are the only person who can whether defend or say that the blogger is supposed to receive the backlash he's receiving. Now, BYK concert is happening on the 13th of December, just this weekend, and we are going to be there to support BYK. Let's go for a quick break. When I come, we get into the stories.
This is Extra Buzz, your plug for everything trending.
Yes, it's a beautiful Monday morning with me, Joseph Quartin, on OTT News, where we give you all the updates, all the interesting insights into various trending stories. Today, we are going to be talking about stories and trending topics that happened over the weekend. Events you miss, trends you miss on social media, and all that. That is what we are going to be looking at today. And today, I am going to be giving you an exclusive from the camp of BYK. You should expect this one. Before we go to the camp of BYK, let's start from the camp of Shatta Wale, who is the best friend of BYK. Now, Shatta Wale was seen giving huge sums of money. Now, the money in question was it's about 5,000 Ghana cedis, giving it out to a young boy, a very young boy, saying that, I know your father gives you a lot of money, but I am also going to give you this. Now, this is where questions come up by people asking, saying, is Shatta Wale supposed to give huge sums of money like that to a small boy? I am going to give you the details, but let's check out what Shatta Wale did in a video.
No, I swear. Okay, I'll give you money. So it's for you. Okay, don't give me that. Okay. Your father has given you this one. Let me give you this one. Okay. Go put this in your house.
Now, people were asking several questions. Was it right for Shatta Wale to have given the young boy that huge sums of money? Wasn't it right for Shatta Wale to give the money to the boy's father so that the boy's father can give it to the boy when they go home, or like get stuff for the boy? This is where I come in to say that there is nothing wrong with Shatta Wale giving the boy that amount of money. If you can visit your cousins, your nephews, your nieces, and give them 200 Ghana cedis, give them 300 Ghana cedis, give them 500 Ghana cedis, it is the same way Shatta Wale feels comfortable to say that this is my nephew, this is my niece, I want to give you this amount of money. There is absolutely nothing wrong with what Shatta Wale did, because people do it behind closed doors, and there's nothing wrong with it. Just look at the excitement on the face of the small boy when he received that money. Haven't you seen videos of people sharing money on newborn babies? They give birth and they just go and throw money on the baby like that. Is that also wrong? If that is wrong, then we can say that this is also wrong. But if you can't justify and say that that is wrong, then we say that what Shatta Wale did was absolutely right. He had every right to do that. He was in the right position to do that. And it was a good thing because he is introducing the young boy to money. If a young boy has received about 5,000 or 6,000 Ghana cedis, it means that Shatta is introducing the boy to how to make enough money, how to make a living with more money. That is what Shatta Wale is doing. So I don't agree with what social media is saying. And then Shatta Wale be makolani sikabi brisa and what? No, Charlie. You guys, here for kasana mo kasano. Here for kasa uni sika na okasasa. U sika nka won kasasa. Obi 50 Ghana cedis notes. Edi acho obi a 50 Ghana cedis notes by 100. Edi amo be 5,000 Ghana cedis. Onfa nyehwe. If you're the internet right now and you think what Shatta Wale did was wrong, that is a poor man's mentality. That is a poor man speaking. Now, still talking about Shatta Wale doing what he's doing, giving up money. Shatta Wale has decided to once again descend on his best friend. His best friend is a blogger. He has decided to say that, yo, my brother, my best friend, I don't know why you want me to do this, but I need to do this with you. So Shatta Wale has descended on his very best blogger, Ameyao Deborah. And he asked a very simple question. I want you to give me an answer to the question after we read it together. Let's check out the question. So this is from Charles Niyama Mensa, and he says, Ameyao Deborah, do you like playing with business, or you are a which is which? That is Shatta Wale's simple question. This sounds so funny enough. I saw a response from Ameyao Deborah, and he says both of them. Like, he likes playing with business and he's a fool. But Charlie, is the insults not getting too much? But between Shatta Wale and Ameyao Deborah, I think that they've come to an understanding. It's just their way of playing on the internet. If anybody decides to take them serious, that is their own business. But Shatta Wale and Ameyao Deborah, Charlie, they fill buckets, you understand? Because that is their very own way of playing on the internet. Now, Kojo Black, the new sensation, has come out to say some interesting things about the young gems coming out in Ghana, the young musicians coming up, their vision, where they are taking Ghana to, and how they are seeing the music business in total. And he made a very interesting point during an interview. He used Ara the J's interview at Capital Extra as a case study to say what he had to say. And these points he made are very interesting. I like the way the new gem, the new crop of artists, I like the way they are thinking. I like their approach to conversation. And I like the vision they have. Let's listen to Kojo Black.
RDJ can be
all right,
or Capital Extra. I believe in that movement.
Okay, which one is that?
If you listen to the Ghanaian acts coming in, I feel there's a difference. There's a statement we are trying to make globally.
Okay.
There's a statement I make it. If you listen to the likes of Molly, RDJ himself, Black Sherif, me, Last Mate, Olive the Boy, well, Lalit, Esuman, Ghana Boy, Aloji.
Should we add CC?
CC.
Yes.
What's his name? RC. You feel like, I feel like Ghana is heading on a particular journey. Maybe we are not even seeing it yet, but me, I see it.
Wow.
Me, I know where we are heading to, and I believe that we are heading somewhere. We are about to change the whole face of African music, because it's not even about how Shake It to the Mask went global and excellent as well. No, it's not even about that. It's about the type of sound we are producing now. And your producers, big shout outs to Ugly and Tough, big shout outs to Craze,
dope guys.
All the producers that are helping the acts that are coming from Ghana rise up. No, and sometimes we even forget them. That's the sad part of it. Many producers, big shout outs to Ugly and Tough once again.
Is their names for
Ugly and Tough?
Ugly and
Tough. That girl, poof, 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 poof.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, poof, poof, like that. I'm a producer.
So this is a very interesting conversation from Kojo Black, but then I think that he has a point. Listening to the new crop of artists coming up, the kind of sounds they are producing, in as much as we say that their sounds are a bit equal, or they sound more like the Nigerian artists. I feel like listening to a boy like RC, a guy like RC, my own brother, listening to somebody like Isuman, listening to Kwatin, listening to Olive the Boy, Ara the J, Blacko, who is the most streamed Ghanaian artist right now on Spotify, who is the most exported Ghanaian artist internationally, who has broken the chain. He has actually set a record of the most listed Ghanaian artist on the top 10 songs on Spotify. He covered all the spaces. This was the first time there was no Nigerian song filling in the space. And these boys are doing so amazing. Ara the J himself, all the guys, Kwejo Black, all the guys are doing just amazing. But I like one thing Kwejo Black did. To actually make sure that he is putting the producers in the space. You see, most often than not, we have conversations and then we forget the producers who are producing the musicians. We forget the hard work of these producers. And so, if you even want to mention names of producers in Ghana, it is hard for people to recognize these people as producers. People don't even know producers off their head. People are singing the songs and they don't even know who produced the song. They only know the artist, they don't know the producer. And so the producers get into space and they now have to introduce themselves. Oh, I produced this song. And so funny, people don't even know that Ugly and Tough, they are the producers for Kwejo Black. People don't know. So Ugly and Tough will get into a space and people will look at them like, yo, who are these boys? They think they are big boys, eh? But they don't know that they are the producers of the top songs they are listening to. So I like what Kwejo Black did, putting the producers on. Is very interesting, putting the producers on. Now, talking about this new crop of artists coming up, talking about the change they are making, talking about bookings and other things. One of the giants in the media space has come out with some questions. He has some questions he's asking and he wants to get answers. I'm talking about Jay Foley, my big brother. Jay Foley is asking if artists with one-hit songs are supposed to be booked for events. What do you think about the question he's asking? But let's take Jay Foley's view on it, and then after I'll give my view as well.
I've seen a lot of artist performances, you understand? And a lot of them start off performing songs that people don't know because they don't have a big catalog of songs to perform. Right. So it's now left with one last song which everybody knows, and after that song to perform the performance and they're done. And for event organizers, if I'll be very brutal, for event organizers, one thing you will hate to see is an artist performing a song that people don't know. Yeah. Because you feel for your audience, you know what is taking you, promotion, logistics, money to get the crowd to be there. True. So when an artist comes on stage and it's not going to do, and you see one song like 3 minutes long, and some of them they go do a cappella small. Hold on. You know, so when you go do all those things, and maybe one song you stretch them like 7 minutes, and you know, say they come do 3 songs they don't know before you go do the 4th song that people know. You the organizer, tell me I'm lying behind here. That's our conversation is Charlie. Yeah, let's move on. Next. Because you want the next one. Yeah. So when I get artists, supportive artists that have me, but I didn't pay. I've called them, they've come, and they're able to give me even 5 songs that are hits. You know that it has made you, the organizer, you feel like Charlie. Made the show, my show happened. EB. Because just imagine if you've been. Why if not? Then why are we not flooding with another artist? Right. If not, then if Kesha won't come, then let me call Ya Bedu and. So sometimes you look back say, "Yeah, mut me ya and ya." And you can't say baby. They can't say baby. But I mean, so that's why I say that. Like, congratulations to you guys. I mean,
you guys deserve your flowers.
You've done very.
Yeah, so, an interesting conversation from my big brother Jay Foley. You know, this is a conversation. The new crop of artists trying to make the change short lane. Because, see, let me tell you the truth. Event organizers, they are always looking for that artist who can play 1 hour back-to-back hits. That is why you think you're a new artist and they are not booking you. It's because your catalog is not huge. The fans will not like it when they put you on. That is why event promoters, event organizers, they don't put you on. Because they want someone to entertain their fans. They want someone to entertain their audience. They don't care if you have one big song all over. They will still go for that person who has the back-to-back hits like 5 or 6 or 7. Because they believe that if they put that person on, they are assured of 30 minutes of constant fun. But you see, if you have just one song, and it's a hit, what are you coming to do? Yes, you can pass through as an opening act, which I know that most of the up and coming artists, they see it as an insult, but it is the right thing for you to put your new songs out there. If you're up and coming artist and you get an event promoter, put you on as an opening act. See, it is the biggest thing you can do. It is the biggest fun you can have. Tidal Rave, Black Sheriff with how many hit songs? How many? You did? Go and do your calculations. He performed at 5 p.m. He didn't care. But some up and coming artists, even if the show is starting at 5 and you put them on at 8, oh, Charlie Bosu, wait some more. Charlie, people no come yet. Make the people come some more, make a perform. I don't want to make people. Yo, the event promoter, the event organizer doesn't have your time. Because the people with the big hits are coming. When you get there, when you get about 6, 7, 8 hits, it'll be the same conversation for you. So Jay Foley has a very solid point, and I believe that up and coming artists, young artists, can take this from him and they can build on their catalog. They can make sure that their catalog is heavy. It is big. It is very big that they can be put on at a time where the fans can enjoy. And even if your catalog is big, you don't mind being put on at 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. or whatever. You know that once you get on stage, it's a massacre. You will shut down the place. So new up and coming artists, please take note of this. It will help your craft a lot. Now, to my very last but one story before I do my exclusive on BYK. Keche was in the studio with Jay Foley and all the 3 Music team. Big shout outs to them. And they were talking about how you can be suppressed in Ghana, if you allow yourself. I think that earlier in a conversation, they made mention of the fact that they went for Beam concerts, and then Stoneboy made them wait. Oh, boss, you perform. And they were not performing. Now, developments to the conversation has gotten to a level where they are saying that Ghana can suppress you. See, they can bring you down if you're an artist. They can actually step and press you if you're an artist. Let's listen to what Keche had to say.
Sarkodie was there before Keche came.
Shatta Wale.
Sarkodie was there almost like 5-6 years before Keche came out. So he should go and tell Sarkodie, because he's a friend to Sarkodie too. Now, I said, our brother Wale too was there. Bandana from Ghana.
8 years before Keche came.
Keche was nowhere.
Yeah.
Into Nusa, on Nadam for into a catcher now. I mentioned a lot of them. The later Joshua met him after me. He didn't allow me to. After him not allow me to see him, he met him and he also about that day. He mentioned this also. Yeah, no, but I also but you said the guy listened was like, yeah, no. Yeah. So Ghana here was just what Joshua was saying. If you lose God, they want to.
They'll suppress you. They'll push you down.
Yeah.
Would that be to say?
Keche is like balloons.
Listen,
you can't push us under the water. We are always up here.
And that is really good.
And it's left with our 15 years more.
Amen. Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Would that
Mark
be,
it today.
I'm listening. You want to say something? I'm interested.
Bangers.
we will be waiting and looking forward to the next
Bangers.
15 years
Yes.
what Keche has to offer.
Yes.
But would this be to say that Ghanaians sort of don't fully appreciate the Keche brand, or don't even want to acknowledge that people have been here for long and have been giving us
let me.
It's not Ghanaians, the industry.
Okay.
You see,
I feel you. Okay.
You see,
Yeah.
sweetheart, Mamenka is I don't know how.
So I like the way Keche answered their questions when they were asked, is it that Ghanaians don't want to appreciate or recognize the fact that they have been in the industry for long? And they said, no, it is not Ghanaians. It is the industry. And I will hammer that part again. The industry is not strong. You see the gatekeepers, I don't want to go there, but you see the Ghana music industry. It needs shaping. It needs direction. It needs a lot of things changed. It needs a lot of work done. Because without that, the industry is not going anywhere. The new crop of artists are even complaining that, see, the industry doesn't want us to fly. We need to break certain barriers. We need to step on some people respectfully just to get there, because these people don't want us to break through. These people don't even want to recognize that we are doing good. And that is what is happening to Keche. You can tell the number of hit songs Keche has, but people still want to make Keche feel like they don't have hit songs. You know, when they release Life is Tasty, like Alugun to Green Medase. No, bro, Keche is whatever, whoever, however, whenever they think they are. Because the kind of songs they've produced, the kind of back-to-back hits they've produced, it's amazing. And it's normal in Ghana. You know, Keche, you are seniors in the industry. It's normal in Ghana. Ghanaians always want to suppress anyone. Like, once you're coming up, once they see your shine, once they see that you are doing better than them, they want to bring you down. That is the norm in Ghana. The bring him down syndrome. Bring him down syndrome. That one there is in Ghana. So it is normal. Now, let me do my final story. I am going to be having a conversation in the camp of BYK. I am going to be bringing you exclusives. So as it stands now, I have the PR manager for BYK on the line, and we are going to talk BYK happening this weekend. We're going to have conversations. We're going to go into details. So we have the PR manager for BYK on the line. We're going to be having conversations into the BYK concert happening this weekend at the Accra Sports Stadium. Nana Yao Buedu Ayaboafo is my very good brother and my friend. Nana Yao, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
I'm great. So it's been a week since your announcement as the PR manager for BYK. How is work going and how are things going in the camp of BYK?
I think everything is going smoothly. You know, the biggest hurdle at the moment is the concert on the 13th, which is this Saturday. And that's where all concentration is. You know, when I came in, work was already ongoing. So I just moved in straight to work, and we are pushing to ensure that everything goes as planned. And we have a great, enjoyable concert at the end of the day.
Okay, so how is preparation like for the BYK concert? I see people on social media saying that
preparation it's been good. Yeah, I think you've seen Medikal do a couple of activations. He was, he's been to the Cantonmanto Trap House, through Makola, done some school activations. We've also announced some of the prominent people passing through, like the likes of Shatta Wale, Sarkodie Obrafo, and Olive the Boy and many more. So preparations has been smooth in terms of the technical stuff. Setup will begin this week, and it looks good. Looks good.
Okay, so seeing the lineup for BYK this year, you see names like Obrafo, you see names like Kwame Eugene, you see names like Kade, Bisa Kade, legendary, and people are asking, is this sort of like a high life revolution for BYK concert this year?
I didn't get the last part of your question.
So I am asking that, looking at the lineup, people are asking, is it like sort of a high life revolution for BYK concert this year?
Well, it's a celebration of Ghana. It doesn't necessarily just high life. It's a celebration of Ghana and Ghanaian music and Ghanaian talents. I think usually when you hear concert, people think about foreign artists as like the surprise stuff. But I believe in Ghana, we have so many talented people for us to be able to own our own stages and all that. So basically, we are putting on Ghanaian talents who have been supportive to us with the MDK brand. Bisa Kade, as you know, has been there since day one. And it's been lovely. Medikal has a relationship with almost every artist in this industry. He's one of the coolest people you can hang around with, and everyone wants to come and support his concert. You get me? So that's why we have a very long and tall lineup with diverse sounds coming from the Ghanaian industry, and this is a celebration of MDK and also a celebration of Ghanaian music.
Okay, now let's talk about ticket sales. How are ticket sales going up so far?
So far, it's been good. You know, it's a stadium. The stadium there is huge, it's big.
About
So definitely
40,000
tickets are-
capacity.
Yes, that's if you are using the whole stage. Like the sitting capacity would be like 30, 35, looking at the stage setup. But then also people who would be on the ground, like the pitch, would also close to like 10,000 plus. So yeah, so I think it's in excess of like 40,000 if you put all together. But tickets are gradually, they are moving fast. They are, Ghanaians are last minute stuff, but it's moving. A lot of regular tickets gone, VIP, VVIP, and also the table packages, where for the big boys and the big girls, that one too is active.
Yeah. So let's break the ice on this one. There's been conversations that the National Sports Authority is not allowing event organizers and promoters to use the pitch itself. So how does it look like for BYK Concert? Are they doing a 360? Are they using the pitch itself, or they're using just a portion of the stadium?
In 360 was if you look at arena and stadium shows, it's not usually 360. It's usually using like 3/4 of the whole stadium, because the back is where the production happens, and that gives a very good. It allows for a brilliant world-class production to happen. In terms of the NSA stuff, if you realize, Medikal is the first artist being allowed to use the stadium since the administration changed hands. I think the last event they did was the church program. That's the NSPPD one, where they didn't allow them to use the pitch. We were promised pitch covers by the NSA. You can check the news. So definitely, once the pitch covers are coming, we are using the entirety of the pitch. Unless the NSA don't provide the pitch covers, and we will see how we manage the whole setup. But we've been promised pitch covers, and that's how the plan has been, using that in mind.
Okay. Now, to my final set of questions. NYB, Medikal happens to be the second rapper to use the stadium after Sarkodie, right? NYB, are you there?
As in this year?
Yes, so this year, he happens to be the second rapper after Sarkodie to be using the stadium for a concert.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean to the brand of Medikal and Ghana music posing to the international world?
Well, not even technically, this is the second time Medikal is doing a stadium show. If you would all realize, the Freedom Wave concert with Shatta Wale was done in collaboration with Medikal. So this is the second time Medikal is about to shut down the stadium. This one, because it's like a solo, so yes, solo. And so it's a big deal. The MDK brand has grown over the years since he had this breakthrough his singles, like close to a decade ago. He's been consistently dropping bangers and having great years every single year since that time. I would even dare to say, if they mention artist of the decade, MDK is a name that needs to represent, because he has been actively working for a whole decade. And that one, nobody can take it away from him. So this is another stepping stone to his career highlights. It's going to be beautiful, it's going to be nice. I entreat everybody to be there to support the young man for what he's done for our Ghanaian music scene. We know we've danced to his music in one way or the other. So let's all buy tickets, come to the stadium, let's celebrate him, let's put a smile on his face, and let's say thank you for being one of the most consistent talents Ghana has ever produced.
Now, NYB, to my very last question, Medikal made a point. He made mention of the fact that there wouldn't be any BYK concert without Shatta Wale. As his PR manager, what is the meaning that goes into that?
Well, the meaning is basically BYK and SM1 family. And the fact is, Shatta Wale is the best friend of Medikal. And he's also the number one fan of MDK, and he always wants to see MDK succeed. And that's the beauty of their relationship that they've built over the years. They've developed a strong bond. They are brothers. You get me? So if a brother is doing something, I don't think you see the brother not being part. I don't think you see a Samoan without seeing back for next to him. That is the beauty of the relationship they've built over the years. So yes, and before even Medikal said it, I said in one interview, when you see MDK, you see Shatta. When you see Shatta, you've seen MDK. That's family, that's blood. It's deeper than blood. So yes, that's basically what it means. We can't do a BYK concert without having Shatta Wale step on that stage.
Okay, so the past weekend there was the BYK and SM fans football match. What was your position in the match?
Well, Team BYK 1-1. See, the SM people were doing more that street. And I told them, street there, your pitch no be AstroTurf, it be the B pitch. So we did them justice. The winning goal, there was a beautiful free kick that was scored by Team BYK. So we will be consoling our SM brothers and putting their heads on our shoulder on the 13th of December at the stadium. Yes, because we lose football match, so we console them at the show.
Thank you very much, NYB, for joining me. This is a top concert. Your final words about the BYK concert to MDK fans.
Yeah, my final words, tickets are still selling. So for the regular, that's 50 CDs. For VIP is 100 CDs. And for VVIP is 350 Ghana CDs. And for the big boys and big girls who I know watch your channel the most, we have the 10,000 CD package. We have the 25,000, and we have the highest package, which is the 50,000, which we dab as the shoulder package. So for the big boys, you won't come with your girls, your boys, your gang, and all. Yeah, these are the table packages that you need to buy. And I'll be expecting you guys to at the BYK concert.
We are rapping live.
So I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys.
We are rapping live. We are coming to support the family.
Most definitely. We are family.
Once family, always family.
Straight.
Thank you very much, NYB, for joining me on this conversation. It's been an insightful one.
Thank you, too.
Okay, we'll talk back those. So that is a PR manager, Nana Yabwedu Ayaboafo of BYK, and he's giving us all the exclusives on the BYK concert. You need to be there this weekend, this Saturday, to see the fun, to see the memories. You know, this is memory you have to be part of. You don't have to see it on social media. You don't have to see it on television. You have to be there to enjoy this fun, to be part of the fun, to be part of the history that is about to be made. Thank you very much for joining me today on the OTT News. I am Joseph Kwarteng, and this is where I wrap up the show.
This is Extra Buzz, your plug for everything trending.